Okay, so now that Keefe D did his court case last week and was, as you said in an earlier episode, was denied bail. What do you think this means for Wack 100? Do you think he continues to try, or where do you think he goes from here as far as getting Keefe D out or paying for his bail?
Yeah. Um, Man, today is the day that it happened that she was shot. I know John hate when I date the interviews like this. Yeah, I just wanted to acknowledge that today is the sixth Saturday, and the day that Keefe D and them got in the car and shot Tupac. But I think what's going on from there is I think Wack is going to he's contrary to what Wack said that it wasn't a business. Well, he always said it was a business thing, but then I know we heard in court where he was like saying he worried about his health condition and all that. We know that was a goddamn lie. We all know that. We know he did that for, as I always tell him, it's just a motherfucking documentary. At best, the days of leading up to the trial or some shit like that is all he gonna get out of it. And I really believe he could get us $100,000 back or whatever and make a little bit more and give content to his investment that him and Ray J has together is what I told him is all he got from it. But he's really under the impression that he got a BMF movie, that Keefe D, street Compton legend and everything surrounded, being a Southside Compton Crip drug dealer, gang member, I guess, is what Keefe would tell y'all. And growing up in Compton and dealing with PJ and dealing with the Colombians and being a crackhead on the streets and stuff like that. He believed that's a story, and then leading up to what him and his nephew did, and why to Tupac, and then him doing, I guess, his media circus that eventually got him caught up. Wack believed that that's a BMF story that's worth 2 or 3 seasons and or series, and he or seasons. It would be seasons, and so he wanted to take that and present it to a network or a buyer who probably don't know no better. They don't, be like, oh yeah, that'd be great. And so you get the right writers and all of that. You could do a story on Reggie Wright that could probably sell like that, or on James, or people like that grew up. Definitely Suge and people like that. And so I think that's where Wack's going with it. And so his whole thing is he can get that. And as long as he has the rights, that's all he really cared about. The way to get those rights were to try to help the man get out of prison. I always told y'all what my goal would be. First, it would be both. But first goal would be, give me a good, competent attorney. Because that motherfucker he has is not the attorney for anyone other than some DUIs or some traffic shit. Don't y'all remember that motherfucker called him he couldn't even show up to the hearing. One, they pushed the date back. Do y'all know Keefe D date was the 20th? And they pushed it back to the 27th, and then he didn't even show up to court still. He was on the fucking iPhone. He appeared, he appeared, over the phone. He's not the attorney for Mr. Davis. And so hopefully now, and what I believe Wack would take the money is to secure the rights. And if he don't go to jail, or that bail bonds don't go to jail, because I really believe somebody going to jail. But secure the rights, and then get him a $100,000 attorney that would, $150,000 attorney that would fight that case and take that case on for him would be where they proceed from now. Because the whole thing, y'all, this is what y'all don't understand. And I want y'all to understand, because I know if he, not convicted of the crime, everybody going to be, Reggie credibility, Reggie. Reggie has never said that. Reggie has always said the only way Keefe D will get convicted is if those motions get denied. So there are going to be several motions done from September to March, trying to get all of those statements kicked out of court. See, that's what y'all don't understand, or y'all need. Y'all know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? But anyway, all from that date on, there are going to be so many motions done in between that time, and so you need some attorneys that can write some motions to try to get this stuff kicked out. You know, the interviews, these books, these proffer agreements, and these, you need to get them kicked out, because if they get played, you can't go to, ain't no competent attorney going to allow you to go and sit in court and have all of that stuff from your own words, not Reggie words or James words or anybody else's words, from your own words, talking about how you passed a gun to your nephew in the back or his friend in the back, and one of them shot. Ain't no jury going to not convict you on that crime. So you can't go and let that be played without trying to get a plea agreement in place. And so my suggestion, my thoughts would be, if Wack sincerely doing it to try to help him and wants to help him, get an attorney that's good, not even really with talking or negotiation, with writing paperwork for getting motions kicked out of court. That's great with that, because that's the only way that Keefe is going to have a fighting chance, y'all. And so that's where I would be going for him. That's what I'll be advising him if he was my friend. But y'all know, he ain't my friend. So, but that would be my take. For all of those of y'all who were disappointed when I was like saying I had a problem, or I read some comments of Reggie feeling like he feeling sad because Keefe D didn't get out on bail and all of that. That's just because you're stupid. No, I ain't gonna call you stupid, but y'all misunderstood me. I'm just saying I believe still in rights, and I'm one to believe if you allow judges, presidents, and all that just to make up rules as they go, and there's not no law in place and nothing to keep you in check and balance system, then that ain't right. I don't want to live in a country where you can just make up stuff on the fly. I want the same rights that John has, the same rights that Joe has and Michael has, and all that to apply to me. That's just where I want to live. That's the country I think we should be, and that's what I think we should want. So if a judge just say, well, I don't like that this Mr. Cash Jones is bringing $112,000 down here because I don't like how it went into his account or whatever. But I'm not saying it was drug money. It wasn't cash, that was just deposited into the account. I just don't like how it looks. And it holds you up from being able to bail out. I don't think it's right, y'all. Sorry. I don't care who it is. I don't think it's right. That's my only point, y'all. Peace.